This episode is brought to you by Nespresso. Gift magical mornings with Nespresso Virtuo Pop. Compact and stylish, Virtuo Pop is made to meet every morning coffee craving. From espresso to coffee, hot or iced, at the click of a button. And celebrate the season with Nespresso's limited edition coffee flavors. Sweet almond and hibiscus, cinnamon and candied tamarind, and festive double espresso. Magic in the making. Shop the holiday gift collection exclusively at Nespresso.com.
Hey there, it's Kim, of course. After today's Daily Tech Update, this is amazing. I'm going to share with you this week's Saturday Steals. It's just some of my favorite finds that will make life a little smarter, easier, and tech ahead, all at a great price. The old adage, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is, dates back 500 years. You'd think by now we would have learned, but nope. This year, it's high-tech and promises fun for everyone. I'm Kim Commando for NetSuite. AI is here, and companies using it are getting ahead. Download the free business guide, Demystifying AI, right now at netsuite.com/Kim. Okay, you've seen those so-called fully loaded Amazon Firesticks being sold on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace at nearly giveaway prices. Plus, the seller promises every top streaming channel, every hot game, totally free. That's right, no expensive subscriptions. Well, here's what you're really getting. These malware-loaded things brought from questionable merchants open the door into your whole life. They steal all your passwords, snoop on your network, tap into your bank accounts and credit cards. The FBI places the average loss at, get this, $2,000. My Christmas cash giveaway is underway. Enter right now at winfromkim.com. And now it's time for your Saturday Steals. If you like tech that works hard and costs less, you're going to love these. Now, let's jump into some of my best finds from this week. And don't forget to visit my Amazon shop, where you can find all my deals and recommended tech on demand. Just head to amazon.com/shop/Kim Commando. All right, let me give it to you again. Amazon.com/shop/Kim Commando, with a K, of course. In business, they say you can have better, cheaper, or faster, but you only get to pick two. What if you could have all three? That's exactly what Cohere, Thomson Reuters, and Specialized Bikes have since they upgraded to the next generation of the cloud, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. OCI is the blazing fast platform for your infrastructure, database, application development, and AI needs, where you can run any workload in a high-performance environment and spend less than with other clouds. How's it faster? OCI block storage delivers more operations per second. Cheaper, up to 50% less for compute, 70% less for storage, and 80% less for networking. Better, in test after test, customers report lower latency and higher bandwidth versus other clouds. This is the cloud built for AI and all your biggest workloads. And right now, with zero commitment, try OCI for free. Just go to oracle.com/Kim. That's oracle.com/Kim, oracle.com/Kim. Every business is asking the same question. How do we make AI work for us? The possibilities are endless, and guessing is too risky. But sitting on the sidelines is not an option. Your competitors are already making their move. This is exactly the kind of solution I'd turn to. With NetSuite by Oracle, you can put AI to work today. As the #1 AI cloud ERP, trusted by over 43,000 businesses, it brings your financials, inventory, commerce, HR, and CRM together into one single source of truth. That is what makes your AI smarter. It doesn't guess. It actually knows. It can intelligently automate tasks, deliver real insights, help you cut costs, and make AI-powered decisions fast. And this is not some add-on tool. It's AI built directly into the system that runs your business. Whether your company earns millions or hundreds of millions, NetSuite helps you stay ahead of the pack. Right now, get their free business guide, Demystifying AI, at netsuite.com/Kim. The guide is free to you at netsuite.com/Kim. netsuite.com/Kim. I'm Kim Commando, and I've got your Saturday Steals, and these are tech deals worth jumping on. First up, let's say you have a box of old VHS tapes that are just collecting dust. Don't toss them. This VHS to digital converter is 33% off, and it's just $34. And it will turn your home movies into digital files that the family will love forever, or at least laugh at your hairstyle. I know, I have that too. Next, if you're thinking about flying a drone, the DJI Mini 4K, perfect for beginners. It's lightweight, easy to fly, no FAA registration, and it can send crystal clear video from up to, get this, 6 miles away. And right now, it's 20% off, $239. And finally, the Kodak Mini Shot 3. It lets you take a photo, it prints instantly like those old school Polaroids. You get 68 sheets to start snapping, 38% off, just $99. You can find links to all these Saturday steals right now at WTOP.com. AI toys are all the rage. But let's say you buy your kid a smart AI talking teddy bear. It's cute, it's wonderful, and you are sitting there, and then suddenly the AI powered toys start dishing out how to start a fire or even some advice about sex. Yeah, it's all marketed towards kids between the ages of 3 and 12. One is called Kuma from Folotoy. It's a teddy bear. It runs on OpenAI's ChatGPT by default. And there's also Miko 3. It's a tablet that has a face mounted on a small torso. Then there's Curio's Grok, which is a rocket with a removable speaker. Its privacy policy mentions that it's going to send a lot of data to OpenAI and Perplexity. So the bottom line here is that if you are looking at any type of AI-powered toy, there are no guardrails, and everything's all fresh. It's the wild, wild west. One of these smart teddy bears even gave a tutorial on bondage. So I definitely think you need to skip the AI stocking stuffers and smart toys this year. They have some kinks to work out. And aside from that, remember that these AI toys may invade your family privacy by collecting a lot of sensitive data. And you really want kids between the ages of 3 and 12, we want them to be creative. We want them to grow. A coloring book is actually not a bad idea.
Seems like we've had this before. Like we may have run into the same thing last year. And will this progress to the point where we have these guardrails, or what's it going to take?
You're right. This has happened several times in the past. Even remember Barbie, when the little girls were playing with Barbie, and then suddenly we find out that everything that the little girl's saying to Barbie is being put on an unencrypted server somewhere. So we do need these guardrails. We don't even have guardrails right now with AI that the teenagers are using, and people are getting delusional with it and even having suicidal thoughts. We're still trying to figure that out. So the worst thing you can do is give a small child an AI-powered toy without any of those guardrails, just hoping that everything's going to be okay.
And shopping, AI shopping, what should we know there?
AI has really infiltrated the online shopping scene. Let's say you're shopping for a brand new TV. You're not really sold, and then suddenly this thing comes up and says, hey, there's only 2 left at this price. And you're like, okay, I'm going to be buying it right now. But what's happening behind the scenes is something called next-gen sentiment analysis. Okay, that's fancy AI speak that the AI bots are watching everything that you're doing on this website. How many times you scroll past something, how fast you move your mouse, how fast you move your mouse, how long you actually hover over something. And then suddenly AI bots will detect, oh, we better really get this person right now. Kind of like old school when you'd be shopping around and a salesperson would say, hey, do you want to try this on? And so the AI will flip a switch and say, we have low inventory in your area right now. Buy now and we'll include this free gift, whatever it may be, in order to get you to put that item in your cart and to actually check out. So what you want to do is be smarter than the AI to make sure that you always get the lowest prices. Number one, you want to clear out your cache on whatever browser that you're using. Next up, use a VPN, because the untold secret is that these online retail sites, and with artificial intelligence now baked into just about every one of them, is that they can actually detect where you're coming from. And that is done by your zip code. So if you live in a higher priced area, you may see higher prices than somebody else. Accordingly, they can also look at where you've been and look at your browsing history. So that's why you want to do number one is that you get rid of the cache. But if you're using a VPN, you don't have to worry about that, because you can say you're in Los Angeles, you could say you're in New York, or even in Duluth, Minnesota, in order to see if you can get any lower prices. And finally, there are these wonderful browser extensions. One is called Honey. Another one's called Camel. I know, that's kind of weird. But it allows you to see if the price that you are really looking at, say on Black Friday or just throughout the holidays, is truly a great price. It'll show you a price history. And then there's also some price predictions on whether that price will actually be higher or lower as we get closer to Christmas.
And of course, just going to the store.
Yeah, right.
Doing it old school
And
could solve the problem.
And if you do go to the store to buy something, you want to go ahead and have Camel open, because this way you can show that store, hey, listen, I can buy it from you right now, or I can buy it online cheaper. It's totally your choice. And don't be afraid to also get promo codes and ask the old school retailers to match that price too.
Nice.
Hey, if you love staying tech ahead, then you're going to love. I'm talking about my free newsletter called The Current. Join almost 1 million folks who get it every single day. It's quick, smart, and only takes 5 minutes a day. Yes. Sign up right now at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.